Welcome, pilots, gunners, ops, navs, bombardiers, and engineers, to the training video for the B-24 Liberator. This mighty beast will liberate the skies of northern Africa. Now, pesky Italians were not happy about this, so they attack these bombers. Now, this Liberator right over here was sent over to Tanzania. Can't pronounce that even during filming. Anyways, destroying those pesky Italians. But they didn't drop their load, so we sent them to a decommissioned tank with another bomber and two escorts. One for radio purposes, the other for gunnery purposes. Now this is the bombardier seat, where the bombardier will sit and wait to drop its payload. That white, menacing, strange thing right there is the Liberator. Right behind it is one of our escorts that we are gonna use to attack using our gunners. The yellow things are one bomber to the left and another fighter escort. Without him, this bomber would be useless. The Norden bomb sight is the voice for it. Now this bombardier is looking through his bomb sight. He sees a tank underneath, and he calls for bombs away by pressing this simple button right here. Now we wait for the responses to go, and we will see what happens. Behind the bombardier is the navigator. He has a map, clock, compass, and radio compass. Now he places a mark on map. Allied flag. Useful info given by the radio operator. Right over here is their escape hatch. They simply open it, jump down with their parachutes in case the pilot says to bail out. The pilot and co-pilot are very important because they, well, obviously, fly the ship. Most of you should know the role of them, leader and co-leader. Sitting aft of the co-pilot is the radio operator. The operator needed to give useful info to the rest of the crew, like enemy aircraft, flak, allied aircraft, or allied tanks. He could call in escort to regroup the group. The radio operator would protect the cockpit with the newest model plane gunners. To operate, you simply need to use the machine guns to the right and left. There we go. What's a success? The engineer also fixes the problems that the plane has. The engine just went out. Hey, Nelson. Could you fix the engine? The pilot says. He says sure and begins to head outside of the plane. Sorry, just need to cough a little bit there. Never mind. You're gonna fire me for this. He will leave the plane and start fixing the engine. He finished fixing that part. Now let's check on the muzzle. It's all right. Now, if this were to fall and crash, then the navigator or engineer would go out first, as he is on the engine currently, fixing all the issues. And as said, Allied aircraft should be right there, and there. But as you can see, it's not, as this area is only meant for training. Enemy aircraft. Aircraft is heading straight in back of us, right over there, according to the navigator and radio operator. Past the bomb bay, where all the pilots of the cabin and other crew members of the cabin will escape. Past the bomb bay is the ball turret position. It's simple to get in, just press a button and you're in. It's easy to operate, just use the machine guns to the right and to the left. To get out, you simply just need to climb out, press this button, and get out of there. Past the ball turret position is the waist gunners. The waist gunners have to shoot down each plane that heads straight for them. Luckily, there's no near. And of course, lastly is the tail turret position. Now you see here that they have a lot of glass in front of them, as well as some metal armor protecting them. As you could see here, it's a plane. The gunner has to shoot it down. And the guns aren't loaded. You'll have to borrow some. But from who? Well, the gunner itself has to reload them. For now, he has to fire at the plane. Successful hit. Till the load gets out, he has to fire at the plane. Another hit. Another successful hit. Aim for the engine. We don't want to damage it so bad, so let's just fire a few more shots. And that should be it. It depends on how it's positioned. If it'll go up, down, or just right there.